welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a baked enchilada platter. I'm going to use a 9x12 baking dish, and instead of rolling my enchilada mixture up in the tortillas, I'm just going to do layers in my baking dish of tortilla, refried beans, some sauteed chicken thighs, black olives, enchilada sauce, and I'm going to use a green enchilada sauce. And then I'll have some diced green chilies, some leftover grape tomatoes I need to use up. I'm going to do some sliced avocado, and then I'll have some cheese in there too. And I think for my cheese, I'm going to do a mix of cheddar and mozzarella. I had wanted to grill the chicken thighs, but it's raining outside now, and I don't feel like grilling outside in the rain. So I think I'm just going to saute them up. I'll cut them into bite-sized pieces, and I'll saute them up with about a half of an elephant clove of garlic and one small yellow onion, and maybe a little bit of salt and some fresh ground black pepper. And then I'll start layering everything into my baking dish, and I'll bake it in the oven at 375 for about 45 minutes. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes to show you the different steps once I get everything prepped. Thanks. So I'm sauteing the chicken thighs on my stovetop. I'm using my Dutch oven pan just so that it doesn't splatter all over the top of my cooktop or the top of my range. And I put in a pinch of salt, about 4 or 5 cranks of my pepper grinder, and now I'm going to add 1 chopped yellow onion and half a clove of elephant garlic. I'm just going to dump all that in. Then I'll stir it around and cook this up until the chicken is a light brown, and then that'll be done. I'm not going to try to cook the chicken all the way through, just to a light brown color. Now we're ready to assemble the enchilada bake, or enchilada casserole if you will. And I'm going to take the approach as if I was putting together a lasagna. So I've got everything prepped. Remember I said I was going to use tortillas? I took my kitchen shears and I just cut them into quarters, and they're small sized tortillas, about that big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a little bit of my enchilada sauce, and I'm using something I got at the grocery store, Old El Paso green chili enchilada sauce. It's mild. I like a little spicier, but my husband likes it a little milder, so this is kind of a compromise. So first I'm going to do a little bit of sauce, then I'm just going to make sure that it coats the bottom of my dish. And just like as if you were putting together a lasagna, there's no need to oil the bottom of the dish. Think about when you put together your lasagna. And then next I'm going to do 1 layer of tortillas. I have my little pieces of tortilla. I'm going to layer them in the bottom. Okay. All right. You can kind of see how that's looking so far. All right. Then I think on top of that, I'll do a little bit of my sauteed chicken breast. I did 4 chicken breasts cut up into bite-sized pieces with a little bit of salt and pepper, a chopped up yellow onion, and half of a elephant clove of garlic. So, and I think this is going to be my only layer of the chicken. So I'm just going to put it all in here, and then I'll spread it around evenly. All right. The chicken smells good. Okay. And the reason I didn't add any other herbs or anything to my chicken is because I've already got this enchilada sauce that's flavored, so I don't want to add anything else that competes with that. Okay. Then I'm going to do a layer of, I have a little can of Old El Paso chopped green chilies, so I'll do a few of those. I'm just going to sprinkle them around on the top. This will give it a little bit more oomph. Okay. Then I'm going to add some Old El Paso vegetarian refried beans. Now, you could also make this dish a vegetarian dish by omitting the meat. And if your household is a vegetarian household, this dish is very easy to adapt. For example, my stepdad loves refried beans, and he's vegetarian, so I could see my mom doing this but without any meat. And these are just regular refried beans. Sometimes I get the black or dark refried beans, and those are really good too. They have a different flavor. You can really just experiment with whatever you like or whatever you have on hand. This is just going to add a little extra protein for the dish. And I wanted it to be a little bit more filling so that it lasts a little bit, or so that it goes a little further for us. If the dish is less filling, then you want to eat more of it. And don't worry, my hands are clean. I washed them. Sometimes there's no easy way to get things off with a knife. And I'm using about 3/4 of the can here because I think I might do another small layer of those in a few minutes. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll add a small little layer of sliced black olives. Okay. Then I'm going to do a little bit of cheese. This will be my cheddar cheese mix. That one came out in a clump. Okay, and now I'm going to do another layer of tortillas. This will be my last layer of tortillas. And folks, I'm just making this up. This is not a recipe. I just was thinking, what can I put in here that'll be really good? Okay, now I'm gonna do another layer of enchilada sauce. And I think I'm just gonna pour in the rest of this little can. This can is 10 ounces. Okay, what do I have left? Let me see. I have some chilies. I can put just a few more of those on top of this layer. Again, I probably won't use all of them because I don't want it to be too spicy. Okay, and then let me see. Oh, I've got some more refried beans. I'll put the rest of those on top here. Let me see about this here. Yep. And these will kind of spread out a little bit during cooking, so not to worry. Okay, and I'm just evenly putting these beans all over the top of the casserole here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to do a layer of sliced avocado. I have a nice ripe sliced avocado. Okay, so let's get that all over on top. I love avocado. Just space it out a little bit. Okay. Perfect. All right, and now I'm going to add, I have these little grape tomatoes I wanted to use up, so I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle those all over. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and add the rest of my black olives on top. Sometimes it's easier to just shake it out and use your hands, you know. Okay. And then I will top it off with cheese. So I'm going to do cheddar, and then I'll do a little bit of mozzarella on top. Then I'm going to cover this and bake it for about 45 minutes. And then it'll be ready to go. Okay, I think it's about ready to be baked. Look at that. Oh, here comes that early evening sun that I sometimes get in my kitchen. Well, actually, I always get. Look how pretty that is. And you can see right there the layers. All right. I'll see you when it comes out of the oven. Thank you. Welcome back. The timer went off on the enchilada bake or enchilada casserole, and it smells delicious. Check it out. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm so excited to try it. To try it. Check it out when you plate it up. So I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she said she made a vegetarian version of this yesterday, and that they're having the leftovers today. So just like I predicted, it's easy to make this a vegetarian dish. Oh, it is delicious. You can taste all the flavors. It's spiced perfectly. It's cooked perfectly. Everything just tastes fresh, and I love it. I can't wait to have dinner with my husband now. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.